Oh, looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. Looks like we're live. Right, it's happening again. We've got the echo. Looks like we're live. Right, it's happening again. We've got the echo. Just close that. Open that. What's this? Anything exciting? Nope. Twitch.com. Maybe it could be this. So I don't even know what these are. So well, let's take these away. Delete. Remove.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to week 2 of the UK League Champions.
Okay, that ain't us, but alright. So this is me. So hopefully now we ain't got the echo. So this is me. So hopefully now we ain't got the echo. So this is me. No, it's still there. So how do we get rid of it? So hopefully now we ain't got the echo. This is me. No, it's still there. That. So how do we get rid of it? Remove that. So hopefully now we ain't got the echo. This is me. No, it's still there. That. So how do we get rid of it? Remove that. So in theory, this is me. No, remove that. So how do we get rid of it? Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. So in theory, remove that. So how do we get rid of it? Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. So in theory, remove that. So how do we get rid of it? Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. So in theory, hello, 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 hello. So now I shouldn't even be able to talk. Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. So in theory, hello, 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 hello. So now I shouldn't even be able to talk. Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. So in theory, hello, 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 hello. No, so now I shouldn't even be able to talk. Remove that. So once the echo finally stops. Add. So in theory, hello, 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 hello. Audio. No, nothing makes sense. Be able to talk. So HTML 11. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Audio. No, nothing makes sense. Be able to talk. So HTML 11. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Audio. No, nothing makes sense. Hello. Hello. Right, that's the Mickle. Okay, Mickle auxiliary is sorted. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Audio. No, nothing makes sense. Hello. Hello. Right, that's the Mickle. Okay, Mickle auxiliary is sorted. Okay. Hello, 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 hello. Audio. No, nothing makes sense. Hello. Hello. Right, let's close that because this is doing my head in. Right, what have I done wrong? Twitch. Let's close that. Channel. Tell you what, we're going to save that. Done. So that should now appear somewhere. I'm going to save that. Done. So that should now appear somewhere. I'm going to save that. No. Done. So that should. I'm going to save that. No. Done. So that should. So in theory, I'm going to save that. No. Done. So that should. So in theory, I'm going to save that. No. Done. So that should. So in theory, I'm going to save that. No. Done. So that should. Why is it repeating itself over and over and over again? In theory. I think it could be that. Save that. No. Done. Desktop audio. Why is it repeating itself over and over and over again? Desktop audio can disappear because you don't need that. I think it could be that. Audio output capture we don't need. So it's only the mic. think we've done it. Five minutes in and I think we've sussed it. Right. Finally. Hello. Let's just quickly make sure we can share this to DB. Share this to Twitter quickly. There, done. Done. Right. That was harder than it should have been. So we'll turn you there, go on you, there. Okay. So where do we get to? We're on the CSS sheet and we are now at, I just need to turn my microphone down on my head because I can hear me now. I know it. Oh yeah, here we go. So we're going to save a image as a bullet point. So what we're going to do on that one, which is here, square.gif. So let's see what it says actually on this one. The list style specifies an image as the list item marker. The list item position specifies the position. Right, these ones we're not going to put in here as yet. Right, so if we go on to, right, this is, we have to work out eventually how to do this, but for now I don't think we need that. This style position, again, this one for now I don't think we're going to need. I can't see how we're going to use that in nearly anything we use, but I'm going to make a note to review that later on. That's that. Removing, just seeing if everyone can hear me okay. Let me just put a hello. I can hear me, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm really not good at this as yet, but we're getting there. Okay, removing the default settings is a simple one, I presume. Right, let's style the properties, we'll do that later. Remove default settings is just removes the standard settings for a list. This is done with the none selector and zeroing out margin and padding. Yeah, so if we give a quick example on that one, just because this is an easier version to do. Put that on as D. That one there we can delete because we're doing this one now. We'll leave it as the PlayStation guys for now. D, and then this style dash type none, margin none, oops, and padding none. So that will, in theory, we'll go back on here and do that. Boom. Okay, so it takes away the dashes. Obviously, where it would be there, if we was to remove the margin one, like so, that'll move it over slightly. And if we take away the padding, then in theory they should all move over to there. It does. Okay, cool. So that's handy to know. I'm not sure why you would use that. But I'm sure there is a use for it. So what was the next? The next was list ship and shorthand property. Now again, this is going to be a simple one where it's just you do. You know what, on that one actually, I don't think we're going to use that either. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Arrange this later. Oh mate, this is not going to start, is it? This is not a good start at all. Right, now, let's start mucking about. Tables. Tables. So, to create a table border, use the border property. The example below, black borders table. The example below specifies a black border for them, blah 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 blah. So that gives you two. One piece, solid, black. So then how the hell would the T... Oh, the actual table itself has a border. Oh, okay. Okay, so on the table that we would make... Oh, hello, that's what I've done. How the hell have I done that? How do I get rid of that? Oh, no. I pushed a button. I don't want to be in full screen. Oh, no. What did that do? Ah, that's better. Right, so we need to find a table. Table, hello, this tables, here we go. So that's the standard one, and then my schedule for being Jeff. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, so it automatically add the lines. Why did it though? What's the difference between that and that? Ah. Okay, so because we had that one there, the table border is 1, being 1 pixel. If we change that to, say, 3, that'll amend. Yeah, it makes it thicker. Okay, you alright? Can we come? Alright. Oh. So we change that back to 1 quickly. Boom. Paper?
Yes.
Oh. that gives you 1. But can be styled using CSS. There is options this way. Stop. What are you doing? What do you want to print? What's that on? Oh. Right, so now I've got to remember to do tables. So you make a table, then it's table row, I think. Table row is the ones at the top. So if we make a new one blank, tr, and then we'll go with we're going to make a table about. Make a table about. Let's see what. Let's just do something stupid like colours. Why did I say it like that? Oh, how do you do the top of a table? Ah, it's table header. Damn. Table header. Table header. So we'll leave one blank, so we've got corner. Table header. No. Colours. Oh, I'm all confused. Right. Table row, table header. Right, okay, the actual table row is the bit that you... Row, column. Okay. Right. Right. Let's just reset this whole thing. From now. Okay, so, apologies. What it was, I had people running around all around me. One of the joys of trying to do it from home. The wonderful girlfriend but now she has left, and I am now alone with 2 cats who hopefully also leave me alone. So, let's start fresh. Okay. Styling tables in CSS. Okay, I need to turn this completely down. There we go. Right, so, tables are made in the HTML but can also be styled using CSS, right? In HTML, they're styled using the border equals and then how many pixels you want the border to be. Excellent. In style CSS, they are made by styling them in CSS. So in that example on the right, you've got your table header and your table data being the table, the one outside, the header being first name, last name, and the data, Peter Griffin, Lewis Griffin. Each of them have got a 1 pixel border, solid black, all the way around. Okay, so we're going to make a quick table. So you do the table header. So now it'll be a table row, which will be the top row, which will be that. And in that you have a table header. And in that header, we're going to, yeah, you know what, we're going to do an easy one like they've done there. So if we do, yeah, you know, let's just do first names and last names. Let's just do it in that sense, but we'll change the names, make it a little bit more unique. Table header. Oh, what am I doing, man? And then last name. Cool. And then we want another row, like so. And then boom, table header. No, table data now. Table data. Oh mate, I can't use the keyboard anymore. Right, table data. So in the first one we're going to put Jeff, and the second one we will do TD Susan, and then in the third, because let's spice things up a bit, we're going to put Tony. Okay, so if we copy that lot, tables done me when I first started doing CSS or HTML, sorry. I could not work out how they worked at all. So we're going to call him Jefferson, Susan Susannason, and Tony Tonyson. See what I did there? I'm very original in the way I do stuff. Okay, so we've got going across the top should be first name and last name. The next row down will have 3 columns being Jeff, Susan and Tony. The following row will have 3 columns. No, rows and columns. Rows are the ones that go up and down, which makes sense. Yep, so then 3 columns going there. So if we save all that, admittedly we talked a load of rubbish on that one, so apologies if you got any of that. Why ain't nothing working? That doesn't fill me with joy. Oh, it's because I'm pressing F9, I'm not pressing F5. Excellent. There we go. So look, there we go. First name, last name, Jeff, Susan, Tony, Jefferson. That ain't right. That ain't what I wanted at all. What is the difference between your one there and my one here? Table row. Cool. Table row. Peter Griffin. Yeah, so a column does go up and down, and a row does go left and right. There we go. That's where I've done it wrong. So Jefferson will now become Susan. You can come out. Whoops. I was so happy with myself that I thought I'd done it right. And then Susannason is her own one. And then X. And then we'll copy you like that, like that. Tony Tonyson. Right, so in theory we should now have that going Jeff Jefferson, Susan Susannason and Tony Tonison. There we go. Excellent. Well, we're going to move this in the middle. Now, how would we do that? How would we do that? Well, in theory, if we go in a style sheet and then put the table, oops, and then do text dash align center, that should move only the bits in the table. Ha! What have we moved earlier on in the thing? There. So if you make the margins elements divs, margin inherit, no. That just moves it with the margins. We want it just to be centered. Padding is the space around if you apply more than one of the above. I did write that here. I think it is margin that you have to do. You have to set the margin a bit strange to get it centered. Obviously, text align and paragraph is easy because that is the text. Oh man, what are you doing here? How would you move a picture? I haven't done that yet, have I? Excellent news. Okay, so a quick Google I think is needed on this one. Whoops. So if we go with how to center a table. Center a table with CSS. Here we go. To center a table align equals center. Oh. Text dash align center. Table style equals. None of these will work. Method 1. To center a table, you need to set the margins like this. There it is. It's the auto. At this point, Mozilla and Opera will center your table. Okay, so even if we just do that for now, look. And again, this isn't exactly margin dash left. Tell you what, if we just no. Auto margin dash right. Auto save. Let's just see what that looks like for now. Oh, that works. Cool. So yeah, the margin is from the left is auto, and then because the one on the right is auto, it'll put it in the middle of the page. Sweet. So we've now got that, which is great news. If we want to style the table, however, one piece solid black. Right. So in theory, we can make it so that all of these have a different border. I mean, it might look rubbish, but the idea is there. So if we take our table, because this is the only table we're going to put in the CSS sheet, I believe. So if we take that and then we give it a border of 2 pixels, oops, 2 pixels, solid, and give it a blue like that. That should make the outside of it go blue. Boom, cool. Right, now if we take the table row, which in theory is 1, 2, that's one that goes all across, yeah, and then change the border to 2 pixels dashed and make it red. That should do lines across all 4 things. I pushed the wrong button again. Why do I keep doing that? I haven't saved it. Yes, I have. No, I haven't. Right, so why ain't you worked? Why did that one different? What is different on here? Is it because you can't do a table row? Maybe? Oh. No. No. That should work. 2 pixels. Let's see, well, let's just make it same as the one above. Solid. and blue. So it's exactly the same. Why not working? It is TR, isn't it? A table row? It is. Table row border. Oh. No. BRR, DRR. Yep. Table row. Yep. Wiggly lines. Yeah. Okay. Let's just see TC. TC mug. Let's change the. What's the TH? Oh, my head's going down. Table header. So the table header, we know we can definitely change because that's one as well. There we go. Right. So that one works. Why don't table row work? Because of course it doesn't. Everything's the table data, isn't it? The row is the data, and you wouldn't want to just do one particular one, would you? Let's see if you can. So for example, under Susan, we want Susan to be bordered differently. So if we give Susan's one of Susanna, if we give that a class of, I don't know, table, save that. We now go in here and go TR, is it TR? Yeah, TR, and then dot, oh no, hashtag table. Oh, I'm being a mug, aren't I? Right, table, hashtag table. Them, do that, and we want this one to be a copy of that, sort of, like that, but we're going to make it free, solid, and red. Nice easy one just to see if it works. Which it doesn't. Why doesn't it? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If we change that, cross that out, make that better, and then put it under here, and save. And now we refresh. It still don't work. And have I even done it right? Hashtag table, that's the class. How would you only do one then? How would you only do one? One. Right. Table works because we've got that. That's the one outside. TH, table header, right, and we're now just going to quickly do a table data just to prove that it does work. So, table data, and we'll make these ones red. There you go, right, so that's fine, we get all that. How would you only amend, for example, Susan? So how do we ID or put a class to that? What did we do earlier? What was the one we did? Mug. On the CSS sheet, we did something so that we could amend it without another class happening. Review this later on. Blah blah blah. Sure, it has something to do with the link buttons. Oh, it was the links. It was the links. How do you to get an ID or class to link a style? Put the class inside the A tag in CSS, followed by the type you want. Okay. It was the H1 I want. To get an ID or class to a link style, put the class blah 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 blah. So what did we do? A href class example 1. This is an example. 4 different blah 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 blah. Click here. Check how to change only one line, which we did, and then so it's one of these ones up here, wasn't it? The Persuado classes. Right, so let's just change table because that might be a little bit confusing for it, because obviously there is one called table. So if we put it down as table dash test, and then do that, table dash test, and then what we need to do is change this from red to green. for example. And we save that one, and then we do that, which doesn't work. Cool, I wasn't expecting that to work. So now if we put TD hashtag table test, does that work? No. Okay, so if we now go and put, whoops, that there, and do TD, is it now above it? Nope, table test. Link button, dot link. Big example 8765. Huh. How do we do that? If you only want to border around the table and you specify, that's fine, we know that. Table width and height, we know how to do that. Width, height, so on. Horizontal alignment, text align, yep, we've done that. Vertical alignment, we've done that. Table pending, to control the space between the border and the content in a table, use padding property, that's fine. Horizontal dividers, that's easy enough, you just do border bottom. Hoverable table, use the hover selector on TR to highlight tables of rows when the mouse over. That's good. Oh, we like that. We're going to use that, definitely. Stripe tables, that's cool, you just change the colour, background colour, yep. Table colour, change the background colour again. Responsive table, horizontal scroll bar, yeah, maybe not that one. More examples, right. That ain't no good, that ain't no good. How the hell, how to style one cell of a table in CSS. If you want to apply a style to a specific column or row, but none others, use .env_child property from CSS3. Add style to a specific row using. Okay, let's have a quick butchers of this. What does this mean? Right, the fact that it's that, and we haven't even touched child selectors or anything else, we're gonna go back onto our sheet, which is here, and on this one we're going to get rid of that for now. We're going to leave a note right in the middle. Look at, and I can't remember the name of it now already. No, child, what was it called? Oh, what was the last thing we did? How to, there it is. Right, look at the dash child selector for selecting only one cell or row, yeah, or row, etc. Dash dash dash, can't. Sweet. Right, table's cool, I think we're good with that. What we are going to do though is do the, where's it gone, the one where you can hover over it. Hoverable tables, here we go. H3 hoverable tables. The table will highlight / change when hovered over. Sweet. Dun dun dun. So if we just do a very quick table on this one, table, dun 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 dun, and now I'm actually going to write it out again so that I can remember how to do tables. So it's table row, and then in the table row will be your table data. Well, in this case it's going to be a heading because it's the top one, and in the heading we're going to do a table on boys names, and table header girls names. Sweet. And then we're going to do another row, tr, helps if you do a bracket, tr, and then in there we're going to have, right, so the next row is going to be below them. So it'll be boys' names on the left, girls' names on the right. So if we put, let's see if I can get this right without looking, shall we? Right, so TD. If we put in Tony, because that's my name, and of course you've got to do that, and yeah, and then put another TD, and then put in Mary. Don't know any Marys, I don't think. Might do, and if I do, apologies, because I might have forgot your name. I don't know, I don't think I do know Mary. So there we go. And then we put in Scott, and then we'll put in, I don't know, Emma, and then we'll do one more just for the thrill of it, and we'll put in Mark, and girl's names when you're trying to think of the spot. Well, Paris. That's my niece's name. So we should have a table underneath here that apparently is exactly the same because we've done it with, oh man, oh well, at least now we can check to see if the classes work. So if we put table on this one up here of a class of equals table dash 1, save that, and then where we've got right, you can disappear because you don't work, you can go table, you can now turn into hashtag table dash 1 and save. Hopefully you don't disappear, which you definitely just did, so that's not cool. Okay, that's because obviously you need to do it with the breakdown jobby. How would you only do it to 1? How would you only do it to 1? I don't think you can. Without obviously using the nth child. So selecting only one cell or row. Unless there's a way you can put an ID or a class into it. How do you select only one class or ID? Why not? Hold on a minute. That means the table one's just disappeared. So if table's disappeared, table 1, there he is. Right. So if we put link decoration example, it's the dot. Table dash 1. Have I even written it right? Table dash 1. Yeah, I can write. I don't know why I'm even thinking that. Is it? Now I'm paranoid. Oh, you mug. It's a dot, innit? If this works, I'm going to be so annoyed at myself. Ah. Right. So in theory, let's just really quickly. Now we've just sussed that. Who was it? Susan. We wanted. Susan can now become a class of equals, I don't know, table dash 2. Yeah. And now we want to do table data. We'll do it below that, which will now be table dash 2. Do that. Border 3 picks, solid and green. Do that, and we ain't done the thing at the beginning, which is a dot, not a hashtag. Please go green, Susan. Oh, Susan, you haven't gone green. Why have you not gone green? So what we're going to do is we're going to cut you out and put you above, because it might be one of them ones where it inherits from the one above it. This is not that day. Why is this not working? Did I put this because I didn't save that one there? Excellent news. This should now work. Oh! Oh, good grief. Well, there we go, boys and girls. Right, okay, so ignoring all of that nth child thing, but we're gonna make another note on that. Look at nth child selector and its uses, because I still have no idea what that does. but we've just found a way now to do classes and IDs inside tables, which ain't actually that hard. It's just if you're using the right button, is much easier. Hashtag is for ID, dot is for class. Get the two confused and it won't work. It's very simple. Oh mate, I was there for about 20 minutes. Go on, Susan. Right. So just to test this out one more time, right? If we make an ID quickly for Susanna. Oh, Susannason, sorry. Table dash 3. And now we go in and we put dot table dash 3, and we make this one completely different. So we're going to make it a border. We're going to make it 5 pixels, so it's going to look really weird. It's going to be dotted, and it will be pink. So in theory, that will turn completely different, and it hasn't. Fantastic news. Why not? Because I didn't put hashtag. I even said it was going to be an ID. What a mug. There we go. I got caught out of it the first time. I just done exactly the same thing twice. Right, styling tables in CSS. Happy days. Right. So we can sort of work out how that all works. If we give this table, if we give the table a class and we add the class to the styling, and then we do this hover, does that mean the whole table will then hover? Let's find out. I'm sorry, I'm talking in my own head. So what it is, I'm now thinking about this area. So if we turn this table into a class of hover dash table, because that's what it's going to be, save. If we now put into here dot hover dash table and go boom boom and boom. I don't know why I've managed to do that, but there you go. Happy days. Right, cool. And now if we do, now what do we do? I don't even know. Hoverable tables. Use the hover select. Okay, cool. Hover table dot dot hover, and then we go. Oh, grey. Very nice. I'll tell you what, we're going to nick that. We are going to have that off. Right. Hover dash table dot dot hover. So that means now it's the class of hover table and the pseudo class. I don't know how you say that word. Pseudo. Pseudo? Pseudo? I think it's pseudo. Let's go with pseudo. It sounds good. And then you hover over it. The background colour should, as it does in the example, turn grey. If our one works with a class over the whole table, I'll be well impressed. I don't think it will, but we'll see in a minute. And it does not. That's okay. That is okay. So what we're going to do is we're now going to get rid of the class. I didn't think that would work. And we're going to turn the table rows, all table rows, which I haven't done yet, which is sweet. Means it will work. TR. Why do I keep doing that? I've got my keyboard's a little bit weird. It does that sometimes. It just chucks letters in when you're writing. Should probably get a new one. So TR, and then we need to do the pseudo class of hover, and then if we do background, whoops, background dash color, and then if we do grey, mainly because I cannot remember the code. Oh, you mug! I've got it there. So we're going to delete that, put that there. Everything there's cool. You can disappear because you don't work. Save that and F9 it. That ain't doing nothing. So in theory, this should now work. That ain't saved. Oh mate, it's the little things. Change that. Please work. Why ain't you working? Why ain't nothing working? Right. Table. TR is the table row. Oh, it does. Oh fuck. Yes. Still it is working. It's just grey's a rubbish colour, right? Especially when you've got a white background. So if we change that quickly to peach. I don't even know if peach is an actual colour that will work, but we'll see in about 3 seconds. It isn't. Excellent news. Green. And then if we F5 that one, there we go. Every row now turns green when you hover over it. That one is going to be well handy later on. So that works. That works. And how did we get it so that it's in the center? That was the margin both sides. Margin auto. Because it auto does it on its left. Auto does it on the right. If you excuse me 1 minute, I'll just quickly go and open the front door. And I'm back, because apparently the door just opened itself. Right. Sweet. Stripe tables. Yeah, that's alright. That's just background colour. An nth child. Dun dun dun. We will definitely be coming back to that. So we need to make a note on that one. Because again, for now, I'm not jumping directly into that more technical bit with nth child and stuff. What am I doing? H3. Check on striped tables and the nth dash child selector. So now, as I'm reading it, it makes sense. So nth selector is nope, I'm not gonna lie, don't get it yet. So we'll check on that one. Cool. Table color is just background color. We know that. We know all the others. Job done. Tables is done for now. Oh my good grief, we've got loads to go through, but that's alright. Table display. The display property. Block level elements. Right, a block level element always starts on a new line and takes up the full width of the thing. Yep, that's when you add a div, takes up the whole thing. We know that. Inline element does not start on a new line. This is an inline span element inside of a paragraph. Yes. Yeah, they only take up whatever you put inside them, so that's cool. Yep, we know that. Display none. Display is commonly used with JavaScript to hide or show elements without deleting or recreating them. Take a look at the last example on this page if you want to know how this can be achieved. The script element uses display none as default. Cool. That one is more for JavaScript, which we ain't touching yet, so we'll leave that. Default display venue. What's this one? The following example shows span element as a block element. We know that one. The following says A as a block element. Let's just have a quick look. Yeah, you put the span around that. That means it will only take up that area. Sweet. We get that one. Hiding anything can be done with display. Okay, here we go. This is the one. This is a visible heading. This is a hidden head. Oh. Oh, okay. I can't understand why you would want that. Why would you want that? And again, this is going to be something for JavaScript, obviously. Display none, display hidden, reset. Hide an element, display none, or visibility. So display none. I don't. Hide an element done using the display setting to none. The element will be hidden, and the page will be displayed as it wasn't there. I don't. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to look into that one a bit more. I'm not. H3. Look into the hide an element with display none. So I've got to check that one out because I'm not sure fully what that one means yet, and I don't get examples either, so that one's fine. Max width. CSS layout with max and using width, max width, and margin auto. Aha! Margin auto is the kiddie. This is the centering doobie. But what we will do though, son, is we're going to leave it there for now because we've been cracking on for nearly an hour again. and stepson has just come home, so I've got to go and play. So I'm going to save that, and save that. You see, although it looks like it's taking years, which it is, every time I'm doing these, not only do you get used to doing the same thing again and again and again and again. For example, I forgot to do tables. Within a couple of minutes I remembered how to do them. Not only do you get used to doing it again, but you always pick up on new things. So for example, I know I've done classes and IDs loads of times, working out how to do it so that you can then use the class, you know, within an element. So for example, if you put it on table 1, it won't then affect the whole table. It'll only affect the bit you've put it in. Yeah, so for example, in the class table 1, which on here is the solid green, it will only make the outside of that. Oh, that's the one, sorry. Yeah, so it'll only affect the outside. See, it won't then affect everything. So it's getting used to that sort of thing, you know, what elements you have to use inside other elements and what bits you've got to pick out in order to do the whole area. So I'm loving it. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I mumble a lot, so please bear with me, but yeah, we're getting there. Thanks for watching, and goodbye. How do I stop streaming now?